everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paola. Today I will be decorating my dashboard planner for the week of March starting on the 20th. And if you're ready, let's plan together. So this week it's my second year Planniversary, so I wanted to celebrate that in this planner also, especially because this is my social media planner. So what I'm going to work on today is that I selected this huge sticker to be like the centerpiece of my design today. So that's what I'm going to be using as the main inspiration for the rest of the spread. So let me just wipe this out. I'm thinking I'm going to use it here in the center and then go and decorate around it. This one's on clear, so I'm gonna just white out this too. And now that we've hidden some of those lines, we can just go ahead and grab our sticker. And I'll be using the silver foiling too in the rest of the spread. So I think I have like a fun idea that I think might work. So we'll see how it works out. Push it especially at the edges so you can see it. And then I'll do the rest afterwards. Okay, so now that's all set. I'm thinking I grabbed some of former Gerbos Anna now narrative use washi tapes that match some of these colors like that. So I'm thinking I could use some of these here probably, or I could do one. Let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe these 4 colors here and these 2 up here. Let me see. I'm gonna grab this and just white out these titles here. And these are removable, so in case I don't like how it works, I can just take them away again. Let me just use my tweezers to get this. Okay, so first one here, like that. As you can write on top of these. So, find, I think it's here, but sure. See if there's another place. Okay, I also went with this theme for my actual planner, so in case you want to check that out, it's in my classic vertical list. Now let me do this one here, and these colors look like from the same family, so it's going to look good because you're going to have them almost in the same row, so it won't look strange having the rest as double columns. And let me tell you what I mean by that in a few minutes. Okay, so this row looks all pinks and purples, and now I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to use it on both columns. So I didn't want the colors to look strange, or I really like the rainbowy effect. So let me just get 2 of these. And the best way to tear this apart is just like pull it outwards, because sometimes if you pull it with an angle they might tear, and we don't want that to happen. So just do here and here. This was a little bit too short for Wednesday, so let me just move it a little bit towards this way and see if that covers it. Okay, this is better. And I'll be redating this planner, so I'm gonna write the date on top of that. Where is it? I lost it. Here it is. These are so clear that you have to rely on your senses, like to place them correctly, refine the tip. Okay. One more here, and then we got one final one that will be going here. So see, it matches the colors and it's going the same way. So that's why I was saying that part up there worked just fine, having all three colors even though they're not exactly the same ones. I might need to find somewhere something to cover this. That's where the all date was. This will be changing the year and the dates. That will have to be covered as well. Okay, so I'm going to use this Marks a Lot permanent pen from Avery because it works really well on this tape. So I'm going to do this week starts on Monday. So I'm going to add the date, but I'm going to go over the actual day again. So it looks even. Because if I just added the number, it looks just way too dark compared to that. So I think it's better to just write on top of it. I try to do it the best I can. Okay, so now we have all the days. I'm going to just push this apart so it can dry a little bit. It doesn't take that much for it to dry, but better safe than sorry. And I'm going to write here what I do on this side is that I add my spreads for the week that I need to plan for. I'm trying to match like the size of this text as much as I can here, and I'm gonna write here to-dos. Okay, so that's already looking really good. The idea that I had is that since this has all that like silver foiling, I'm gonna use my Uniball Signal. This is brought on a silver color, and I had a different one, but this ink is a little bit shinier, so it matched that better. So I'm gonna grab this and use it as a template to create some discs on my spread, because since it's all planner related, I think this would be a fun way like to celebrate, because I'm a happy planner. That's my planner of choice. So I'm gonna use those to make cute little discs here on my page like that. Use it as a template, and then manually I'm gonna add some more details. I have to be really careful because this ink, it's really juicy, so I'm gonna let that dry before I go in with this one and add like an outer circle right here. But I'm gonna continue with the process like around the sticker. I'm trying to figure out what the edges end so I don't have to go over with the ink. So need some patience. I do this really slow so it comes out the way I want it to be. I have to lift it like that, and I will keep making some of these be like that. Woo! And I'm loving this effect. And the good thing about this is that even if I go over my lines here, which is what I'm planning to do, it won't matter because it's so soft that you can just write on top of it. Like it's silver, but it doesn't take away from the general outline. Just move this. I'm gonna do one right here in the middle almost. I always go silent when I'm doing things like this because I just hold my breath, which is funny because I do it like unintentionally, and then when I go and edit the videos I can see how quiet it is, and I know my voice is like really soft. I almost went out of frame right there, which happens all the time. I hope this shows when I'm taking the picture and it shows in the video too, because it's so light. Let me see. Did I? Okay, I'm gonna do this because I went over the tape, and if I don't do it right away, it's gonna match. It's gonna be smudgy. Okay, so let me see. Well, you can see it on camera. You see how it is really bright, like not compared to this, of course, but you can see a little shine to it when I move it like that. And I'm gonna add one more here. Let's see. But once I'm finished with the disc, I will go back with my tape so I can add that second line to it, because you know how the disc has like this little border around it, so it looks like it has almost two lines. So that's the effect I'm going for. I'm going to start with the first one that I did, and I'm going to try to place it as even to the center as I can so it looks good. And then I'm going to go back with this one like so. So we have those two lines, and now I'm going to trace the heart too, so it has the same line around. And I move the page around just because for me it's easier to trace in a certain direction, so I don't have to be moving my hand or making it squiggly, because I do, as you can see, I shiver a little bit, so I don't want it to look bad, so I go really slow and I place my page the way that it makes me feel like more comfortable when I'm tracing or drawing. That's the second one. I have to be really careful because if I touch the ink, it would make a huge smudge. And it's like gray. Once like this, it looks silver, but if you push it, it will look gray. And I don't want that to happen. So, let's see. Looking good. I knew that I wanted to use this big sticker, but I wasn't sure about how I was going to do the rest. So the sticker has been lying on my desk for a couple of days now. I missed a little here, so I'm going to try and do my best to fill that in without it. One more line here. So yeah, it was laying on my desk for 2 days because I had no idea how I was going to use it, but I knew that's the sticker I wanted. And at first I thought I would use it on my actual planner, but then it would take up too much space. And that's when I decided I would use it here. You have all this space down here. We have so many dogs around this neighborhood, so if you hear barking, I'm sorry. I know that's distracting sometimes, but it would be so hard for me to like edit every single time a dog barks. I'm loving the way this is turning out. Like I had an idea in my head, but it's looking so good. And I think sometimes when you let go and just start working on these ideas, you will be surprised with the results. And I think this is going to be one of those cases. This is so pretty. I'm excited. And now that I'm seeing this, I'm thinking I will grab, you know how we have in some books some of those little tiny disc bullet points? I'm going to use that for this side of the spread. Look how good that looks. Look at that. Yay! I'm so happy. Look. Yay. It's shiny but subtle and pretty. Okay, let's do the same here. I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna trying to make like triangles so you don't get like straight lines of things. And I keep turning the disc around because I want the hearts to face different directions too. Like I don't want them all looking like at the same side. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do the other one up there and maybe another half circle here. So I'm done with the disc, maybe one more here, like that. I think that's enough. So I'm gonna go with the same process using the tape and adding the rest, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm finally done with the discs. I'm gonna go ahead and find that sticker book that has all the tiny ones. You know how when you go and try and find some specific thing while you're working on something, you can find it? Well, that's exactly the case. I had to go through a ton of different books, and I remember this also had the hearts. This is not the one I was looking for, but this also had them. So I'm going to be using this one again. matching the colors on this side. So I'm gonna grab 2 of each. That. Then we need teals. So let's do 4 of these. Move this one line down like that. Yep, I think that looks better. And this here and here. That. And then we need some green ones, so let's choose this down here. We have 4. This is looking so cute. What a perfect way to celebrate a Planniversary, don't you think? I love them so much. Okay. 4 yellow ones. And I'm trying to decide if I should do some here as well. This is going to need a lot more. Or if I should do just the first one or every other one. Okay, that's looking perfect. And let's move this right here so we can choose, because the colors match so well. I'm gonna do this bright pink ones that I think work better than have them purple. Let's do, yeah, maybe every other one would work. And I like to save some of these as much as I can because they're so cute. So I don't want to use them all in one spread. But this looks pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do 4. And I'm going for, let me see, this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just move this a little bit to the side here, and we can add like the finishing touches to this gorgeous spread. I also try to place them as straight as I can. Right under each other. Look how cute that looks. I'm so happy. And I'm thinking I need like a black quote maybe up here. Let me see, because I have some more Mambi sheets right here, but I don't think they have that silver that I'm going for. This one says make all the plans. Let's see this. You know what? I think this would fit here. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to cut the little stars because I don't think they would fit the space that we have now. And I will decide if I add them or not. But for now, I'm just going to add this here. Let me just turn my page so I can place that straight, I hope. How lucky am I? This is almost the exact space that we needed for that. And I think it's the only other quote in those stickers that had like that silver foiling. So I'm so happy this worked out. And I could cover that date that I whited out here. So really good. I'm really happy with this. That looks so much fun. And I think I'm done. I'm so happy with this spread. It's colorful, it's fun. I love how the discs turned out. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, just please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more. See you in the next one. Bye.